Hi, this is Born in 62, I'm Henrik Jørs. Did you make any New Year's resolutions? Did you promise yourself to do something this year? Well, resolutions, promising yourself that you will do something specific to change your life, that's great. The problem with New Year's resolution is that they often lack a lot. They lack a specific goal. It's more like a wish than a really goal. And most of all, they lack a plan. How will you achieve this? Often people make New Year's resolution under influence of partying, alcohol, friends. It's formulated to sound smart and not practical and something that you are very specific about. It's more something you say because you are under influence of the other people's present. Afterwards, these flaws often make it quite hard to get on with this resolution. What shall you do? When shall you do it? How shall you do it? And so on. So most New Year's resolutions leads a quiet death a couple of weeks afterwards. What you need to do when you set out to do something is first of all to determine how much you want it. How motivated are you to do this? After that, you'll have to balance it with other goals, dreams, wishes, whatever you have, because you can't focus on a lot of stuff at the same time, so you need to choose. When you have chosen your goal, you need to do a specific plan, including a timetable. How will you carry this out? When you execute the plan, you'll have to stop in the midway and several points according to the timetable and evaluate. Are everything going according to plan, or do you need to adjust? And when you reach your goal, you need to celebrate it, and therefore it needs to be specific, because otherwise you won't know if you have reached it or not. And in the end, you need to make it a habit to set goals, make plans and achieve them. That way you can control your life. In future videos I'll talk about much of this, how you do one thing and the other, how you make plans, how you set goals and so on. Today we'll just look at your motivation for achieving your specific goal. What you can do is take a piece of paper like this one and make a line like this. This is 1, this is 10, and we have 5 approximately here. And now, on this line, you put in your motivation. How much do you want this specific goal? Is it a 4? Is it a 6.5? Where do we put it? Actually, you should pause the video now and do this before we go on. Otherwise you will cheat a bit, I'm afraid. Did you pause the video? No, I don't know. But anyway, we'll look at this, because what I have for you here is a way to determine if you'll actually be able to reach your goal. If we say it's a 7, if you have placed the importance of your goal below 7, forget about it. You will not be able to fulfill this because it's not important enough for you. In your everyday life, with a lot of other obligations and stuff you need to do, with other wishes and tiredness, laziness maybe, a goal placed below 7 will not be reached. So if you can say, hey, I made it to 7.2, well, then you're in the green department up here, where you can actually be able to achieve your goal if you make plans and all the other stuff I talked about before. People succeed when they do important stuff. You don't succeed if you do anything you find unimportant. And below 7, that's unimportant. So take your New Year's resolution and place it on such a line and see if you have that motivation to go the distance. Otherwise, there's no need to fight for the next couple of weeks. You can just as well terminate the whole project today and say, well, It sounded smart, New Year's Eve, but I don't really want to do this. But let's assume you're up here. In the next video I'll talk about how you balance this goal off with other goals in your life and how you can make plans and succeed. Until then, bye.